Brookie here. It's the Pat and JT podcast.
Pat and JT podcast.
I believe we're at 265 episodes of our Pat and JT podcast. That's pretty awesome.
It's incredible.
Yeah, it's pretty
really
amazing.
is.
It's Pat and JT, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, 402-403-9478.
Busy week.
It has been a very busy week.
As we speak, it's a Friday. Yeah, just been a busy week, been a great week. Been a lot of fun. Weather's changing. It's supposed to be in the 60s this weekend, so get those Christmas lights up. This is the weekend to do it. Do you have any Christmas decorations up yet?
No, but they're being inventoried as we speak.
Because I know you kind of have a problem child in your household.
Yes. Yeah, we have none of...
Got an addiction.
Well, yeah, and
Is it an addiction or a fetish?
Yes. It's all of them. It's everything. It's an addiction. It's a fetish. It's a love. She has it mapped out where where nutcrackers are going, all the trees are going.
What's her thing? Like I had a friend loved Christmas. Lots of Christmas trees, but her thing was Santa Clauses.
Oh.
Old school, new school, porcelain, dolls, tall, small, globes. I mean, it was just like everything that has Santa Claus.
She has a nice collection of nutcrackers.
Oh, I bet that makes you comfortable.
And and they're always sitting click, click, click. So she's got those. She loves trees. Like the trees, loves trees. So we have 1, 2, 3 big trees.
Live, fake?
Fake.
Okay.
Yeah.
How big when you say big?
I'd say ranging from 7 feet.
Okay.
They're all the big ones are all about the same size, about 7, 8 feet, and then there's one little one, and then the kids each have a tree in their room.
Really?
By
choice?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
And then they can each decorate it how they want.
Any themes going on right now?
Mm-mm.
Are they decorated yet?
Mm-mm. No, they're not even out yet. They're not out.
Oh,
We
okay.
have them underneath our stairs is our Christmas, and it's worked out perfect because all the boxes go under the stairs, and then the bigger trees are right by the door because that's where the top of the stairs are, and they stagger down, so it's a perfect place. So they're under there.
Right.
They're not out yet.
The trees are not up yet.
No, they're not. They're not going up until the week before Black Friday, I believe.
Why wait?
Or Thanksgiving. It's just
I
not
saw
right.
somebody. I mean, there's Christmas music out there, and Lord knows there are channels that play it 24/7.
Yeah.
So you don't need to wait for somebody else to decide it's time for you to hear Christmas music anymore.
If you want to do it, you do it. No, absolutely. And Hallmark Channel's rocking.
Anything sarcastic by that. But I'm just saying, you can do whatever you want. I'm just curious because traditionally you didn't have a choice about when to put up, before there were all the fake trees, and fake trees looked really fake. It used to be. So you'd want a live tree, but they weren't there until they decided it was time for you to buy live trees, and then they brought them in. And the same way with your Christmas decorations, putting things up, it was just you just didn't because you had to wait.
Right.
But I've seen more and more people with their decorations up, and I don't blame them one bit because I've done this for quite a few years. Granted, I didn't do a thing. I hired somebody to put my decorations up outside, and I would have them done usually the first or second week in November, just because it was easier on their schedule because they just get slammed the week of and the week after Thanksgiving. That's when everybody wants it. Perfect timing. My lights need to be up then. It's like you could put them up earlier.
Yeah, you just have to turn them on. It's the yard decorations that get me. There's a house on our street that every day you go by, something else is added, and it's
like blow-uppy thingies, or
not blow-uppy thingies. Actually, wood, like manger, like cutouts of.
That's
Joseph,
a choice
Mary.
you have to decide if you're going to go traditional or if you're going to go commercial. It's kind of hard to mix the two.
Yeah, you can't really mix the two. You can't.
So if you got a manger, you got to leave the blow up snowman home.
Agreed.
Okay.
I agree.
So you're seeing more and more people putting this stuff out in their yards. Is that what your like the neighbor is?
Yeah.
Many neighbors or just one?
Just one. There's a couple. I mean, this dude was putting or chick.
You don't know.
Whoever it was. We're like before Halloween. Like, so they
didn't do Halloween decorations?
No. Well, there's too many Christmas decorations, obviously. They had to roll them out in stages. So I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be. I hope they take them down soon. Like, I hope they don't let it rock until
February 1st.
There's a song. We got a text the other day from our good friend Heidi about a Taylor Swift song "Lover" and asked if we liked it. Right?
Yeah.
Does
she like it?
She likes it a lot.
I thought she didn't like it because she hates that word.
Yeah, she hates that word. I hate that word too. The song's all right. It's like whatever. But there's a line in the song that Taylor's says something about you love me, something like you love me even though I keep my Christmas lights up till the first week of January. I'm like, geez, first week of January. That's a fault. That's like a given.
That's how it's done.
Right. I mean, what are you talking about, T-Swizz?
Well, I think she lives in a bubble.
Yes. Well, she does.
And they have people that the minute Christmas is over, they swoop in. They
December 26th.
Scoop everything up, and then they start put everything back in place where it's supposed to be, so everything's ready to rock.
True. So she doesn't know. She probably thinks they go down in the middle of January or whatever, the first week of January, and that's so long. Yeah, because I guess it's 2 weeks after Christmas, so yeah. You got nothing else to worry about.
I did listen to that song.
It's okay.
I never listened to. I don't really like it.
I just don't like the song. I just don't like the song, the name. I don't like the word
lover.
I don't like the word lover.
The album itself. I listened to a couple other tunes that were on there too, and they were pretty good.
It's awesome. It's it is good.
I'm not a big T-Swizz fan. It's not like I race out to hear it, obviously, because I just heard these for the first time in the last 3 days. But
yeah, when she texted you and we texted us and asked if we'd heard it, and you're like, I'm not familiar. I'm going to go check. I thought, oh my god.
I did not say I am not familiar.
You said something. I have not yet. Let me check.
Oh my god. Hold on just a second. I have one tooth that has like a stinger. You know, you ever get that sometimes where you just like, it feels like, it's like,
yeah, that means something's coming.
And then it goes away. It doesn't mean something's
It could.
coming. Oh, stop. Let me see here what she said. Because it was kind of funny. Because I was like, oh God, here we go. She sent us a text in the middle of the day. Oh, this is hilarious. Hold on. Okay. I have very strong feelings about this. Do you believe Taylor Swift's song Lover is good or not? 5 minutes later. Don't tell me you're busy podcasting. I need an answer. An hour later. Lol, you said. I love me some Tay, but Lover isn't my favorite. I also hate that word, double strike. I said, I honestly haven't listened, but stand by. Here I go. I'm not familiar, Heidi.
You're not familiar. You haven't heard it. So it's the same thing.
You made it sound like I was stodgy. I haven't listened. Here I go. I said I also hate the word lover. And then I asked her when she was going to come back. She's not sure. She's super busy right now. She's not going to be able to do a podcast for a while, but she does miss us.
Yeah,
she didn't respond to either one of us about the song either. She didn't really come down and say. She said she has really strong feelings about this. Do you think the song is good or not?
Yeah,
but she never did confirm what.
I think she
thinks she likes it.
I think she likes it. Yeah, I think she likes it. So
it's not bad. I mean, it's just it wouldn't be one that I'd be like, oh, I got to hear that again. There were a couple of her songs that are real catchy.
Oh my, okay.
They're real catchy.
Okay, Mom. A couple of those songs are pretty tripped up there, kids. Oh my gosh.
I'm just not a fan. I have a real hard time throwing compliments.
Who is not a fan of T-Swizz? Who is not? Even The Rock is like, I'm not an animal.
Are you sure?
I'm 100%. Because when Shake It Off came out, he did a video and somebody asked him if he liked him. He's like,
how many years ago was that?
Oh, like 10. I don't know.
Right. Okay. So
same thing.
At that point, I was fine. She's just kind of worn thin. Okay. That's
okay.
All I'm saying.
Okay. Fair enough.
I'm just saying she's kind of worn thin with me. So no, I'm not following her anywhere. Are you following her on social media?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I'm not an animal. Of course I am.
There are other names for that.
Right. Yeah, right.
I'm waiting to get confirmation as we speak right now too from my Saunders County Sheriff's Department because I posted because I was waiting for the latest post to see where they are with their Fugitive Friday because they hadn't posted yet today, and they did finally. And then I wanted to know if they caught the other ones from last week yet because we could throw them back out there again. By all means, but I don't see anything yet, so I'm not sure. So apparently, it's highly possible that they already caught Lucas and Lori from last week.
Chances are they probably did. So if you're a fugitive from Saunders County.
Remember, we didn't even talk about Lucas from last week because Lucas was in trouble. He's 39 years old, and he was wanted for failure to appear on a motion to suppress, referring to the charges of possession with intent to deliver meth and carrying a concealed weapon.
Yeah, I don't think we talked about him.
He was not messing around. His last known address was Weston. And I guess he has a Lancaster County warrant as well. Maybe we did talk about him.
It sounds familiar. The name Lucas sounds familiar, so maybe we did. I don't know.
I hope they did. So anyway, they did have a new posting for Fugitive Friday. And this week we're looking for, number one, Adam Carlson, who's 36 and wanted for felony theft, last known address in Omaha. and you're wanted in Saunders County, I'm telling you, don't mess with them in
Don't
Saunders
mess with
County.
them.
Don't do it. You think you're going to roll out in the country. You think? I'm telling you, Saunders and Cass, bad. They are. They don't mess.
Yeah, of course they don't.
They do not play. Number 2 is Robert Ellis. Not saying that Omaha does. Okay? I'm just saying if you think you're going to
If you
just
think
go
they're
roll
weaker
them,
out there, it's not going to happen.
it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
They're the same. They're taught by the same people. Robert Ellis. Now, Robert's 60, and he had a DUI charge and then he's failure to appear. You can't do that. Just show up. And the warrant goes back to 2002. He could have had this completely cleared up and off your record by now.
2002? We're talking 17 years?
Last known address, Omaha as well. It says 2002. The warrant is from 2002. So if he had gone in and taken his medicine in 2002.
Is there a way? Actually, kind of funny. I saw a post. Who posted? Somebody
that's
posted
17
something
years ago.
about trying to finding out if you could find out if you have a warrant out for your arrest. Like, is there a website you can go to?
Call the police.
I mean, hey, 911, can you run my digis? If I have anything.
Or, hi, hey, I'm sitting here with this girl named Jill Thomas. She seems really sketch. Do you need her for something?
That would be awesome. The ultimate tattletale. That's awesome.
Say just call the police.
Yeah, I guess there is a website to go to.
There's a website for that. I don't know. I don't think there's a website that has a listing of all the warrants. That'd be kind of interesting, though.
Maybe
you know.
Yeah, who knows?
I mean, since they post, there are other sites, obviously, that let you know ne'er-do-wells that live in your neighborhood and the addresses they're even at.
Yeah,
So if you had a warrant out, I would think it'd be a helpful tool.
I would think so too.
To have a site like that the public could
There's so
check.
much information through the government that's public information, like the assessor, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like so much information.
It is. It's crazy. Isn't
Yeah.
the assessor site scares me almost.
We were in Kansas City when we went a couple weeks ago to Kansas City, and we're driving through the interstate, right down the interstate, and it's through this neighborhood with humongous houses.
Yes.
And I'm like, I just said, hey, so what do you think these houses go for? Beth instantly, like Spider-Man, picks up her phone, gets on Zillow, has the motion or the location on there, finds a house in the air. We're on the interstate, still in the same area.
Understand.
And found the house we just looked at. The last pictures on Zillow for like 3 years ago. We saw the inside of the house. It was ugly, by the way. Over $1 million house, all before we were half a mile down the road.
That's the danger to me. They say that like when it comes to home burglaries, I think it's less than 25% are planned. Like planned, that more often than not, they're a little more spur of the moment. And I wonder if it's more of a crime of opportunity because they see something that sparks their, kind of gets their attention. And if you have a smartphone in your hand, you can actually, you go, the assessor site, Zillow is ridiculous. Realtor.com is the same way. You go to any of those sites and it will show you, in some cases, the exact floor plan, assessor site does, exact floor plan of the house. You know where the front door, back door, bedrooms.
I mean, everything.
Everything is right there.
And pictures of what it looked like before.
That's what I was going to say. And then when you go to the realtor site or Zillow, that's where all of a sudden you get to see what their furniture looks like,
it's
what's
so
hanging
weird
on the walls.
It's crazy to me that after that those pictures I know that there's always cache memory everywhere on the internet.
Is it cached?
Or cached,
Cached.
whatever. It's just
You're
memory.
fancy.
It's digital.
Okay. It's
French.
cached.
It's French. That they don't have to take those pictures down after the house is sold.
I know they don't. I can still pull up pictures of the house I lived in Phoenix, and it got sold. My parents had that house, and they sold it, say, 2006, something, or 2007. And you can still look it up, and the pictures are still up from the people who bought it that then turned around and sold it, and they sold it like 3 or 4 years later.
that's
So that's
crazy.
still like 2010.
That's nuts.
Those are the pictures I can still pull those pictures
just seems
up.
like it's not right. But whatever.
But the
it's
same way
fun.
though, when you go, yeah, it is on Google Earth,
stalking.
and you can see everything in their backyard, and it tells you that the timestamp tells you when those pictures were taken.
Yeah.
So you know.
Usually that's like a 2-year difference. So you're like,
Sometimes-
"Dang it, I'm gonna go
sometimes
steal that
not."
awesome trampoline that was there 2 years ago.
But sometimes they're recent. Like if you've seen the Google car zipping through,
yeah.
go check your neighborhood pictures.
I'd like
and
to know
see
how long
what
it
it's
takes
done.
when the Google car goes through. I'm sure it's not a live thing right then. How long is it from that point when you see the Google car till that updated picture is posted? Because it's not live.
I'm sure
there's no way
not,
it's live.
There's not one person involved with that either. I bet
Right.
it's all AI.
You think?
I think so. I think it's. I'd be surprised just to find that there's an actual human driving the car.
I have seen him. I have seen him.
I've seen the car.
He looked like he would have been driving the Google car all over the United States.
They probably made him. Don't.
Hello.
But yeah, I don't know.
Have you seen that company in Russia? I saw a story last week on. It was on USA Today online. A company in Russia that makes robot clones. Like you send. I don't know what they do.
Isn't by definition. Okay, never mind.
A clone, a robot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, whatever. A
well,
robot.
I mean like robots. They're all the same.
Yeah,
They're
but it's the exoskeleton that is different because they bring you into some place like they do in Hollywood where they get all your.
So when they say
measurements
clone, you not like Dolly.
No, not like Dolly.
Okay.
No, not clone, but they. It's like recreate your face, whatever.
Wasn't it that TV show or that movie Duplicity?
Yeah,
was that it?
Kind of.
Michael Keaton.
You could get a robot, and then your face and body can be made to look exactly like the robot face and body will be made to look.
So
just
what do you do with that?
I know what I'd want to do with that.
That's awful. What would you do? I mean, what would you do with that?
I don't know.
Can you teach it to do things? And does it have to look like you to do it?
No.
I mean, why does it have to look like
I don't know,
you?
it's weird. God, if I could have a robot like me that I could teach to do things.
No, because you wouldn't use it for good.
No, I would not.
No, not a chance.
Sophie and I had that conversation last night. She's watching Charmed, the new reboot of Charmed.
God. Yes.
And we were talking about how, whatever, it's a reboot of a show. And I said, so what's it about? And she's telling me, and she goes, yeah, these girls have the opportunity to be a witch. And then 2 options, good or bad. I said, what would you use your powers for? She goes, looked at me and I go, bad? She goes, probably. I said, yeah, me too, probably. Even the bad witches are good.
The modeling of childhood behavior.
You know what? It is. What are you going to do?
They already know what's allowed.
Yep.
Where's the line in the sand, Dad?
Yeah.
Okay, right there or right there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good enough. Yeah, if you had your powers. I don't know if I go back to the robot thing. I just don't understand why it would have to look like you. That'd be weird. Unless you could, you were getting away with something by having.
I don't think, and it looks awful. It looks like Edgar on Men in Black 2, like the saggy. It didn't look good, but just have a robot to do something for you.
I know. Well, you kind of already do.
I do
about everything.
Oh, right.
Between do you have a Roomba?
No, I won't get a Roomba. I mean, I would, but I wouldn't get a. Our neighbors have the lawnmower.
Yeah, I've seen those.
That's weird.
Isn't that's
it's weird. It's weird, but I don't like it because you don't have lines in the grass. You don't have the mowing lines. It's just flat.
That'd be
okay. It looks weird, but it looks weird. Like you drive by.
How much do those things cost?
I'm sure a lot, a couple thousand. I'm sure they've got to be. But it just looks weird not being able to see the lines. You know,
if that's all it is,
that's it.
I'm good with that.
It looks odd.
So
how did that get stolen? Like it's 2 a.m. and I see this thing driving along the sidewalk.
I have a feeling maybe it has something to do with the way it's connected, probably somehow with the internet or something. Maybe
I could still pick it up and take it away.
But I mean, that maybe it won't work.
Yeah,
it's got password protection or something.
I don't know.
Robotic yard solutions. Husqvarna has one too. Wow, that's a little more mainstream than I expected.
Yeah, I don't know.
They have them at Lowe's. Husqvarna automatic robotic mower. Let's see, Lowe's. Yeah,
love it. Nothing lazy about that. I think it's brilliant.
Nothing lazy about that.
I think it's absolutely brilliant.
They've got them on here, but they don't have prices.
That's because they're expensive.
If you have to
anything
ask.
Online, yes. Have you ever seen a menu that has lobster prices?
No.
It's always
they usually say seasonal.
Server. Yeah, seasonal, which
seasonal.
means expensivo.
Yeah, I put in robot mower cost, right? And then it shows me a phone number.
Yeah, call them. They can sucker you in.
Let me try this one real quick. There's steel. Nope, nothing. Gosh darn it, I want to see how much one costs.
So if you bought one, call us, 402-403-9478.
Here's
you can email us.
$1,100.
Okay, that's not that bad. No, that's cheaper.
Honest to goodness. Yeah. Okay, if you have somebody mowing your yard, you recoup that pretty quick.
Yeah, well, there you go. Now it's time to start looking into that, get an endorsement for a robot mower. Get that done.
That's I'm doing the math in my head right now. I'm just thinking, and once again, somebody else is out of job.
That's right. Yep.
There we go.
That's right. And you're saving money, so that's all that matters. 402-403-9478. Text us. can call us, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
Please do.
We love that you guys listen to our podcast.
Thank you.
Pat and JT Podcast, a Parkville Media Production.